Overwhelmed, exhausted, feeling like you're stuck in a rut. No matter what you do, you just can't get out of it. We're going to talk about that today and what the chakras can reveal to you, where these invisible chains might be holding you back from reaching that full potential. Welcome to Inklings with Irina, the weekly energy show connecting you to your intuitive guidance system. Maybe you hear my puppy in the background. We were just tossing ball outside, getting a little bit of a workout in. And that kind of also goes into one of the tips I want to share with you today on how to protect your energy. So let's start with a little story. I want to tell you about one of my clients. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah came to me because she was completely drained, just exhausted, and she didn't know what was happening. She was eating right, she was getting her sleep. Yes, she was working a lot. She was teaching a lot of yoga classes. And yes, it's physically taxing, but there was something different about the exhaustion she was feeling. It felt like the life had been sucked out of her. Her heart just absolutely felt drained. So what I did with her is what I'm going to share with you today. We went through these 3 steps to help figure out what was happening. Where were the energetic drains? And it started with the chakras. And if you know what chakras are, if you have some background on that, then give me a little thumbs up below to let me know. But for those of you who are new to this, some people pronounce it chakras. Some people say chakras. I was taught chakras. And these are, maybe you've seen them drawn somewhere. The 7 main chakras in the body are that rainbow color from red all the way up to violet at your crown. And chakras are basically energetic organs, a bit like the heart and the liver in the sense that they have a job. The heart pumps blood through the body, liver processes toxins. So your solar plexus chakra that helps you access your confidence, your self-esteem, your courage, just to name a few things. And the development of these chakras, it's very interesting because we are constantly shifting in the chakras with our life experiences, all the way from childhood, the things we picked up as we were growing up, to ancestral karma, the things we brought into this world with us in our energetic DNA. And the chakras, what they do is they help us process all this energetic data and information coming in. For example, if you were ever talking with someone and you just got this feeling about them, like you just knew that they weren't quite telling the truth. They didn't feel safe. You couldn't explain it. They looked perfectly fine. No one had told you anything about them, but you just knew. That would be an example of your chakra in action working. You're processing data. Now, if that chakra is blocked, though, it acts like an invisible chain. You can't access that superpower, and you may not get that little spidey sense of what's going wrong. So I want to share with you the 3 tips that I shared with Sarah that made all the difference so she could go back to doing what she loved and not feeling drained, because she was at the point where she thought, I'm going to have to stop doing this. I just don't have the energy for it. So the first tip is scan your field. Tip number 1, scan your field. Know your personal bubble space. What you're going to do is you're going to start to tune into your chakras, and you're going to check in and say, are they balanced? Are they blocked? Are they overactive, underactive? What's happening? Lots of different ways to do this. You could use a pendulum to do it. You could use your clairs, your clear knowing, your clear sensing, feeling, clairsentience, clairvoyance. Once you get that technique down that you like best, then it's part of good energetic hygiene to scan your field on a daily basis, because just like laundry, things get dirty. We get dirty. Like we wash our hands when we come in from outside. We want to be checking in with our energy centers. There's ways to wash them, so to speak, to cleanse, so that we're not carrying around these energetic germs we may have picked up when we were out there running around. Just think about being near an angry person. It is so easy to pick up their bad vibes, and then we bring them with us. It's an energetic germy world. So you want to practice good energetic hygiene. That leads us into the second step. So how to maintain a strong energetic field. It's like doing, weight training or walking, maintaining your health so that you can boost your immune system. Well, to boost your energetic immune system, grounding. Grounding is tip number 2. So important. If you have a grounding practice, drop me a little tree emoji below and let me know. Grounding, it's just what it means is be present. be in the moment. When you're in the moment, when you're in your body, you are less likely to get energetically whacked. Think of it like lightning. If something's not grounded and there's an electrical lightning storm, there's a greater chance that the lightning bolt's going to find that, metal tip to the umbrella and channel it. And then the person holding the umbrella is going to get whacked. They're going to get hit. So when we're not grounded, all these bad vibes, these energetic germs that are floating around, especially for a bright, beautiful empath, those, bad vibes or lower frequencies like lightning, like moth to a flame, it's going to find you and it can whack you more easily. But when you're grounded, just like when you have something grounded in a lightning storm, it's less likely to hit you. It goes around you rather than through you. So grounding is the second tip. Scan your field, get knowledgeable about your chakras, what's blocked, what's open. Then make sure you're grounded. The third tip, super important. So when Sarah went back into the classroom and she had to deal with the students or teach the students, part of what was happening was people would be coming right from work. They were disgruntled. They were rushed, ran into traffic. Some even got speeding tickets on the way to class. So, their mood's not great. And Sarah had to hold the energy of the class. Well, what can you do when you've got one bad mood around you? It can spoil the whole bunch like a bad apple. You become the weighty one and you energetically shift the room. And that's what I taught Sarah how to do. So simple, but always make sure you're grounded first. Ground, ground, ground. And then imagine yourself in a beautiful golden ball of light. And in that golden ball of light, what happens is the golden light neutralizes the energy around you. It's like diffusing a bomb. So if people are angry and frustrated or irritable, or let's say hyper and anxious, you ground, golden light around you. You don't do anything to them. You're not trying to shift them by reaching into their space. You maintain your energetic field and you become the teacher. You take the seat of the weighty one and you energetically show them. It's amazing how we can change our environment and our world, how you can start to step into the potential, the life that you were born to live when you get rid of these invisible chains, these energetic germs that might have been holding you back, old beliefs, opinions, ideas. And it all begins with knowing your energy field. Know where your energy ends and others begin. Now, if this has been helpful to you, please share it with a friend because the goal is that we all raise our vibration and frequency and live in a different way. We don't have to live in the old paradigms and ways. These energetic techniques make all the difference in finding our joy and living our calling. And if you'd like to continue the conversation, you want to know more about chakras, then drop a heart emoji below. Let me know, and we'll continue this conversation. You can always click on the links around this video to do so if you want to learn more. All right, keep tuning in, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Bye, guys.